This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. BYD launched EVs in Japan 2 years ago, and now it's planning to expand into a segment that no other foreign automaker has entered. According to the Nikkei newspaper, BYD is developing a K car for Japan that's expected to go on sale in 2026. It's targeting a price of $17,700, which is below the current best-selling K car, the Nissan Sakura, which starts at $18,250. K cars are small vehicles that are unique to the Japanese market, which is why no other foreign automaker has attempted one yet. BYD currently sells 4 models in Japan, and while sales are relatively small, it only sold 2,200 vehicles last year. That was more EVs than Toyota sold in Japan. The Hyundai Group revealed its next-gen hybrid powertrain that will soon power Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis vehicles. The system features a new transmission with 2 integrated motors, which can be paired with either a 2.5-liter turbo or a 1.6-liter turbo gasoline engine. Output of the hybrid system will range from around 100 to mid-300 horsepower. Compared to the previous hybrid, the 2.5-liter engine offers a 2.9% increase in efficiency. The company also says that the new hybrid has 45% better fuel economy and 19% more power compared to ICE powertrains of the same class. The 2.5-liter debuts in the new Hyundai Palisade, which goes into production this month. And next year, the group will introduce a rear-drive version of the hybrid for Genesis. The Shanghai Auto Show kicked off earlier today, and we've got a whole slew of reveals to look at. Volkswagen took the wraps off of 3 new concepts developed with its joint venture partners in China that are a preview of its upcoming models in the country. First up is the ID.ERA, which is a full-size SUV from SAIC Volkswagen. It's a range-extended EV that has 300 kilometers or 186 miles of pure electric range, and more than 1,000 kilometers, or 621 miles of total range. Next up is the ID.EVO from Volkswagen Anhui, a fully electric full-size SUV based on an 800-volt platform. And the last model is the ID.AURA from FAW Volkswagen, which is based on the automaker's compact main platform with a zonal electronic architecture. All of the concept features VW's new Level 2++ driving system, which was developed by Carizon, a joint venture between VW's Cariad software unit and China's Horizon Robotics. Audi revealed its first production model for its China-only brand AUDI, which is spelled in all caps and doesn't have the 4-ringed logo. The E5 Sportback, which was developed with SAIC, is an all-electric car that features a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a maximum driving range of 770 kilometers or 478 miles. It comes in rear or all-wheel drive with 4 power outputs, 220, 300, 425, or 579 kilowatts, and it's able to move from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.4 seconds. The E5 Sportback goes on sale this summer in China, and 2 more electric models will go on sale in 2026 and 2027. Audi is reimagining the brand in China to help boost its sales, which were down 12% last year.
Performance that shines, even in the rain. That's what really matters. Bridgestone Potenza tires, improved grip in wet conditions.
Hey there! Enjoy what you're watching? Then consider becoming an Autoline member. Just click the Join button on the Autoline Network YouTube homepage, or we've also set up a Patreon account under Autoline. Now, absolutely nothing will change with the content that we already provide you, but we're giving exclusive access to even more, like early viewing of Autoline exclusives, behind-the-scenes videos, and even live Q&As with John and I. Buick is spinning off the Electra name into a new NEV sub-brand in China, and it will launch a new lineup of vehicles that are based on an all-new platform. Called the Super Architecture, it can support plug-in hybrid, extended range electric, and pure EV setups, as well as front, rear, and all-wheel drive. The platform also features a 900-volt zonal electronic architecture and hands-free and driver assistance tech provided by Momenta. Buick showed off a range of body styles, including a sedan, a van, and an SUV. The van, called the Encasa, is the first to launch, and it's supposed to be out before the end of the year. It will be offered in both 6- and 7-seat configurations, as well as both plug-in hybrid and pure electric. Buick also revealed the GS concept, a sedan that's meant to preview the brand's future design direction. We think the side profile and interior layout are pretty interesting, but we'd love to know your thoughts as well. And speaking of new electric vans, here's the rest of the Mercedes Vision V concept that we were only able to briefly tease in yesterday's show. It was several years ago that Mercedes-Benz started saying it was going to start putting the same levels of luxury and craftsmanship into its vans as it does its passenger vehicles. And we think the Vision V is the first time it's really displayed that effort. This concept's main attraction for us is the rear seating area that you enter through a side sliding door. Inside are 2 pillowy captain's chairs that can be positioned in almost any possible way to allow users to take advantage of a huge retractable display screen, which you can watch rise or lower through clear slats in the floor. Front seat passengers also get similar pillowy seats and 3 display screens of their own as well. And sticking with Mercedes, the luxury brand is likely coming out with a yoke-like steering wheel when it launches its first steer-by-wire system in 2026. Since there's no mechanical connection between the steering wheel and tires, the steering ratio can automatically adjust depending on the situation. And when combined with rear-wheel steering, Mercedes claims that you can park a car without re-gripping the steering wheel. However, that does take some getting used to as a driver, and engineers will have to be careful with the tuning of the system so people aren't crashing into other cars while pulling in and out of a parking spot. The wheel shape also clears up space for the driver and gives a clearer forward view, but so far, yoke-like steering wheels haven't been that popular with customers. The new Renault 5 starts at just over 21,500 euros, or a little under 25 grand. But you can't even put a deposit down on the performance version of the model for that kind of money. Anyone interested in the Renault 5 Turbo 3e has to make an appointment with a dealer and sign a reservation form for 50,000 euros. That just gives them priority to buy the car when it launches with a price tag of 155,000 euros. While that's a huge jump over the base model, the R5 Turbo 3e is built on a custom-designed aluminum platform and features a carbon fiber structure. Combined with 2 rear in-wheel electric motors that generate 540 horsepower and a 70 kilowatt-hour battery pack, the car weighs a total of 1,450 kilograms, or just under 3,200 pounds, and it'll do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.5 seconds. Renault says deliveries are scheduled to kick off sometime in 2027. But that brings us to the end of today's show. Thanks for making Autoline a part of your day.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering boost your game. Teijin Automotive Technologies, the formula for better mobility. And by
There's nothing wrong with heavy metal.
Hey, lighten up.
But with world-class composite material, Teijin Automotive Technologies makes vehicles lighter, safer, and more eco-friendly.
Developing today's vehicles, issues can happen in an instant. When's the best time to solve a problem? The minute you know you have one. Meet Wireless NeoVi Cloud, your secure, off-the-shelf solution empowering real-time collaboration for quick resolution. With Wireless NeoVi Cloud, your team can prevent issues before they can escalate. Driver communication data and remote diagnostics to analyze and resolve your problems using OTA, allowing your executives oversight throughout the process. Wireless NeoVi Cloud, your vehicle update solution in production and on the road. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.